here's the daily price chart for SoFi Technologies Incorporated, stock ticker SOFI. So as we can see here, the stock has had some interesting price movements recently. If we sort of drill in a bit here, we can see that there are some rallies that have occurred, even despite the fact that the majority of the stock market has been selling off in recent trading sessions. So as we can see here, after posting lows of this would be 615 during the July 9 trading session, we have rallied enough to post highs above the $8 mark, and this did occur on July 18th. So currently, this move is significant because we did break a few levels of resistance in the process, and then not only that, we also broke through some fairly important trend line resistance on the shorter term time frames, as we can see here. So if we sort of move in a bit, just kind of drill in here, first we can see that, there was a fairly significant trend line here that did start to develop. I would call this roughly from the middle of April all the way, and then this trend continued all the way until roughly July 12th, July 13th, when we did start to actually see a forceful break to the top side. This was a fairly strong move in a very short period of time, and it's significant because a few different things happened here. Not only did we break through this descending trend line here, but we also broke through all of the major exponential moving averages, as well as various levels of historical resistance in the process. So we can see that we really did break through at least 3 different historical levels of resistance, and this can be outlined quickly right here. So we can see initially this first level came in at 743. This would be the price high from July 12th. And then we can go back to 721 on May 15th, which is also broken to the top side here. And then finally, we have this April 26th high, which came in at 790. So, the ultimate high here did post at $8.06, $8.06. So, as we can see here, this simple move here really did a lot of damage as far as the downtrend was concerned. It really broke a lot of areas. So, we established some support here at roughly 615, broke these 3 levels of resistance, broke through this downtrend line, and then we also broke through all of the major exponential moving averages on the daily chart. So this is significant because these are the daily moving averages. This is not a 5-minute chart or a 15-minute chart where these EMAs, these exponential moving averages, might be considered to be a bit less important. This is the daily chart, so all of these moving averages are on the daily time frame. Specifically, this yellow line here is the 20-day exponential moving average. Orange is the 50-day. Purple would be the 100-day. And then the blue line here would be the 200-day exponential moving average. So as this occurred, we also started to see some moving average crossovers within that cluster. So specifically here, we can see that the yellow line is crossing above the orange line, which is a bullish breakout. And then we're currently now on the verge of seeing this yellow line break above the purple line, which is the 20 period EMA crossing above the 100-day exponential moving average. So this is a significant price move. It might seem like it's small. It was actually only less than $2 in size, but at the time we were dealing with a stock that was trading at $6.50. So we're talking about price moves here that are roughly 30%. So these are significant price moves, even though they might seem like they're relatively small. So overall, this does call into question the validity of these prior downtrends. We're also seeing the relative strength index sort of spike higher here. That's this purple line at the bottom of the chart. We did briefly cross into overbought territory, but as we can see here, share prices were quickly able to correct this trading condition here and roll back over out of this territory. So essentially what this means is that there is still room here to extend to the top side, even though we have been trading in overbought territory somewhat recently. So overall, what does this do to the actual picture here? We do have to pull out a bit here in order to get a better sense of what is actually going on with this stock, because anybody that has been long this stock for any length of time here does understand that the stock was trading at much higher levels not so long ago. I mean, we can go back to the beginning of 2021, February 2021, and see that the stock was trading closer to the $30 mark back then. So, the sell-off that's resulted since then has been quite extreme. And what this really does suggest is that, there's a fair amount of top side available here, if we can start to see some underlying momentum in share prices. More recently, and more a bit on the shorter term timeframes a bit here, we should be paying attention because we have to look at this more recent price move to the top side because it is still governing price action overall. We have broken through most of the Fibonacci retracement levels, including the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement level, which came in at $7.20. So for the moment, the next downside target from a Fibonacci perspective would be found at the 78.6% retracement level, which is currently located just above the $6 mark, almost $6 even, roughly 601. So this is now the most important level to the downside, and it's important because we did manage to find support a bit ahead of here. So this does show that the market really is paying attention to these key Fibonacci levels, and this is a significant development because ultimately what this suggests is that the overall this price move might manage to avoid retracing the full move. In other words, if we do see a break below the 78.6% Fibonacci retracement, the next downside target from a Fibonacci perspective does target a 100% retracement of that move, which would actually send prices back below $4.50. But this is important here because this level has remained intact, and this recent bounce here does suggest that it will be more difficult for the stock to ultimately break through this level. So this will be a significant development going forward, and for this reason, I would really say that the line in the sand to the downside does come in at roughly this $6 mark, because if we see a break below there, we could ultimately drop back below the $4.50 mark. So here's the current market update for SoFi Technologies Incorporated, stock ticker SOFI. Our high-value trading strategies membership is currently available for a limited time for only $9.99 per month. These high-conviction investment strategies are characterized by superior risk-to-reward metrics that target massive, market-beating returns over time. Join now to outperform the market. Lock in this special introductory rate of just $9.99 per month for the entire lifetime of your membership, and start trading stocks with the pros.